pulled my fourth motor.
We're in second gear, 2,000 RPM. Where are we right now?
Right now, we are in the mystical mountains of Glendale.
Indonesia. Oh, no, wait, never mind. No, we're sitting in traffic on the I-5 going through LA.
Yep.
We're on our way to Glendale, California.
Yeah.
In the hopes that we may pick up another fantastic Craigslist find.
Yes. We won't tell you what it is yet.
Not yet.
But it's mint.
It's totally mint.
And it's rear-wheel drive, and that's all that matters.
That's true.
That's all that matters.
We're gonna try and buy this car.
Yeah.
And add it to the fleet.
And there's some potential for this car. Big things may happen.
It could be huge.
It could be huge.
Huge.
Since we blew the 240, we're not about that JDM life anymore.
Yeah, 240's done forever. R.I.P. fam.
Even though it's a simple fix, we're just gonna leave it to rot.
We're leaving it to rot in the backyard forever. It's done.
Yeah, it's done.
But this new car, though,
is
another obscenely cheap Craigslist find that I found at work yesterday, and I showed it to my coworkers, and they egged me on to the point where I had to call the guy and schedule a test drive for this thing.
2 hours later.
First thing we see at this fine, affluent establishment is a Nissan Cube with a BMW roundel on it. The car is pulled up. So as you can see, it is a 328i E46 in the finest black color. So that's a straight 6, all right. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Car starting to run warm. Not sure that's the car starting to run warm. Yeah.
So maybe there is an issue with the.
Okay, let's pull over.
Just let it depressurize a little bit before you actually try to open it.
You must have lucked out getting it. Like just right down the street. It's all it took. This is like a fun standoff. It's like, okay, please don't burn me. I want to cool down faster, but I don't want to kill myself. I like having like skin on my hands. We can try and put water in it and see if it'll bleed.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It's expert level pour. There you go.
There you go. At least it's green, it's not brown.
Yeah.
Brown indicates engine oil is contaminating your coolant. That means the motor's done. Up. There it goes. Yeah, it was thirsty. Yeah, see that big drop in pressure? It just had a big air bubble and you just filled it full of water. Look at that pour technique. That's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Let's start it and see if it bleeds. And let's
blast them heaters.
Yeah. All right, stand back.
Yep.
Yeah. 20 minutes later.
It has happened. We have bought this E46. We bought the car without really driving it. Not a great idea. We're gonna try and find an auto parts store and probably dinner and wait for traffic to die down before we try and go home to Long Beach. You join us now inside the E46. It's really kind of weird due to the nature of how the test drive with this car went. This is our first time really driving the car. I guess here we go. So the basics, typical BMW, the brake pedal feels pretty immediate. Clutch is smooth, pretty linear.
Continue on Canada Boulevard for 1.5 miles.
It kind of has the same transmission thunk between the gears that my 1 Series does. It feels pretty, I guess, definitive. It kind of lets you know you're operating a transmission. Temp gauge is dead center after we bled the cooling system and put a bunch of water in it. So that bodes well for us. I guess I'm really surprised how smooth this engine is. The guy we bought it from said the original engine overheated at some point. He wasn't really a car guy, so he wasn't sure what happened. He said the engine failed, so he had it replaced a couple of years ago. So I'm not sure how many miles are on this engine, but it seems pretty slick. Really smooth. Quite surprising, actually, considering how rough the initial test drive was. It's going to turn 215,000 miles on the drive home. And it kind of feels exactly like I remember E46's feeling all those years ago. The steering, it feels right. The brakes feel right. Everything is kind of as it should be. Sounds pretty good. I have a good feeling about this car. I don't know what it is. It's an intangible, but somehow I just know this is going to be a good car. First thing I did is a full paint correction. There's me in the reflection wearing my awful 1990s BMW Dynan shirt for my awful 1990s BMW.